Welcome to Real Takes.
And Movie Breaks.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Michael.
And today we are reviewing the film
Weapons.
This will be our no spoiler review. So we'll talk briefly about what we liked and what we didn't like and why without giving too much away. So I liked the cinematography, I liked the acting, and I liked that it was portrayed in multiple perspectives. It was a non-linear plot.
I liked those things too. I liked the camera work especially. I thought there was some extremely good camera work going on. I thought there was some great lighting schemes happening, sound design, things that were kind of telling the story in different ways rather than just actors seemingly being scared and that sort of thing. I thought the acting was good. I thought it was a pretty crazy story for those actors to have to grapple with, figuring out how to act their way through this thing. And I thought that was commendable.
I also liked some of the elements of comedy. I liked that it sort of teetered this fine line of horror and comedy. I think I needed some levity in there. So I definitely liked the moments of comedy, the dark comedy. What I didn't like was the disgusting, violent parts. And I didn't really love the writing. I mean, I like that it's somewhat unpredictable. However, I was able to predict a lot of it. So I was like whispering in your ear, oh, this is about to happen. Oh, this is about to happen, right? Mm-hmm. So I was able to predict some of it. I thought the ending was somewhat satisfying, but I felt like it was a lot of build-up to... meh.
Yeah. The writing has some serious flaws, and the excessive use of violence is kind of a cheap trick, actually, in my opinion. We can get into that more in the spoiler review, where we kind of talk about those things. But there were some sort of shortcuts that they took in various ways that I thought were kind of diminished the film's impact. So those were some issues. But overall, I was entertained. I wasn't like waiting for it to be over like I am with some movies. So I would give it on just pure entertainment factor. I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5.
I would give it a 2 out of 5. I would say if you love horror, you may like it. If you really like mystery, suspense, and horror, you may like to see it in the theater. But this isn't my favorite genre either, personally, so that's probably why my rating's a little lower than yours. Would you recommend seeing it in the theater?
If you're a fan of the genre, psychological thriller with horror film elements, I wouldn't actually call it a straight-up horror film, because there are plenty of films that are way more horrifying than this. The violence is really what kind of tips it over. If the violence were not in it, like the way it was,
it'd be more of a psychological thriller mystery.
I would say it's a mystery, weird, almost like what's the one with Ethan Hawke, the Black Phone.
Yeah,
I would say it would fall more into that category if the excessive violence wasn't there. But if you're into that sort of thing, if you're not into that sort of thing, probably just skip it or see it on a streamer.
But comment below, let us know what you think of the film, and if you're curious to know more details about why we liked and didn't like certain things, check out our spoiler review in the link in the description. I love analyzing film and why certain things work and why certain things don't work, and as filmmakers, we may even offer some suggestions about how we would change the film according to our filmmaker tastes. And in the meantime, keep it real.
Have great takes.